Hey there, everyone. It's Kendra, the Maverick Girl again, back with yet another video for my challenge replays. This is the first of the matches, first round. Um, this was definitely against a Tron list. I don't 100% remember if it was like I'm pretty sure it was like Murasa Tron, but I don't 100% remember exactly which type of build it was. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I saw enough stuff, but let's just kind of go through it. I'm just going to play this at normal speed here. It's going to kind of go, so basically, I'm just, whoa, it's actually going really fast. Okay, so I'm just trying to play down creatures wherever I can here. And, oh, okay, so let me pause this so I can kind of back up. This is going a lot faster than I think I expected it to. So obviously, the opening hand seemed really good because you can go Kieran Ranger, Birchlow Rangers, Priest, whatever. The follow-up seems really good though too, because you can go, so basically what I've done is I've done all that. They killed my Priest Titania. Let me just kind of see. I think here my game plan was to Hunt Master, if I recall correctly. Tap these lands down, tap these two creatures together, untap one of them with Kieran Ranger, play the Forest, and play Hunt Master. Yep. So they got the Tron online here. And I played main deck Relic of Progenitors, which seemed pretty interesting to me. Now here, I'm like 90% sure my game plan was Hunt Master again, do the same thing I did the last turn, but also this time land Well Wisher. And the thing about Well Wisher, even with Tron lists, it just gives you so much heavy card advantage that you can just go way, way ahead when dealing with them. And this is where I just pretty much spew out and vomit my entire hand. Now, in hindsight there, I probably could have played the other Well Wisher, but I think I may have been holding it back just in case of something else happening. And at this point, they just conceded the game because they realized they couldn't beat out this wide of a board state with double Timberwatch Elf. They were clearly digging to try and find an answer to stop them from dying. Again, I'm sorry if this is like not like the most in-depth commentary. These replays are definitely going a lot faster than I really anticipated them to. So let's go on to the next game. Now, obviously, I was on the draw here. This hand seemed good. A little risky, but good. You can go Finehorn Elves into Priest Titania. I had the Flame Slash, which is a huge bummer, but getting Kieran Ranger completely changed the state of this game. Because now you just have Timberwatch Elves forever, pretty much. And they had Circle Protection Green. Now, I did not, because I can't show what I did for sideboard. Basically what I did is I took out my Elvish Vanguards, and I brought in the Mob Justice, and the 3 Spider Silk Armors just as in anticipation for any electricity shenanigans. So I managed to get in there for a considerable amount of damage because they tapped out with the circle protection on the board. So at this point, it's basically attack and just go deep. If they use the circle protection, then that's fine, because they're at 1 life. So it's just a way to push through. You know, you want to attack even if they have the circle protection, just in case they skip something or what have you. But the wider you go here, the harder it is for them to deal with whatever you're trying to achieve. And obviously here then, it's really only a matter of time. And I just hold back 1 Timberwatch Elf just to make sure that I can survive, like, a bolt or something. And obviously Longbow isn't nearly as good here because they just... Circle Protection would still handle the Longbow situation. During Nowhere on Huntmaster definitely didn't help this particular situation because it's harder to go quite nearly as wide. And the other thing, too, with trying to do that is Tron matchups can often go to time. So it's actually not a bad play to be able to go and do that. That way, they're forced to work through each of those triggers. At this point, I'm pinging there because I know I can't possibly actually win through the circle protection. My game plan then becomes, hey, let's kill their creatures so that way I can survive this game until I can stabilize more. And this was a bit of luck on my part, because I was able to draw perfectly into Distant Melody. That's where I just play a lot of stuff. Just kind of hope to just dump out a huge board. And I'm trying to go wider here. One of the other things is obviously they could be playing a counter deck, like deck with more counter spells, as Tron often does. So my game plan was more to draw out any counter magic, and if they didn't have any counter magic, then I would go Mob Justice, and I was able to win the game as a result of that. So this is where Mob Justice, like, seriously helped. Beats out Circle Protection Green, and you're good. Now really, again, I could have probably survived this a little bit if I had done Longbow and just killed all their stuff, but in the end, Mob Justice just really helped me, and it definitely got there. So that's the end of my replay for round 1. I'm sorry if this is going just a little too quick for some people, but I hope this has helped.